Fully set up. Everything's on here. Guys, I took a wrong turn. I don't know where I'm at. All right, so I went too far. I gotta go back. Annyeonghaseyo. I am all packed up. I'm getting ready to head out. I'm a little bit nervous. Today I start my trip across Korea. Well, yesterday I technically started, but today I'm leaving the Airbnb that I've been in for the last 6 days. For today, I do have an Airbnb that I need to reach in Gangnam. I'm a little nervous. Here's the bike. This stuff laying out here is gonna be strapped to the top. So these bags will go on the side. I did test this out at home. Very, very, very similar. But I have slightly more stuff here. I underestimated how much stuff I would have. Hopefully there's not gonna be any problems. There it is, fully set up. Everything's on here. This wasn't even that hard to get on there. It was pretty easy. I know the weight's gonna be rough. When I was training, the extra weight made it a little harder, especially at first, but not that bad. It wasn't anything I couldn't manage. Guess I'm ready. Next stop, Gangnam. Last time passing this area, I walked past here every single day, every morning. How sad. I think this direction will take me to the elevator to go up the bridge, so I don't have to go up the bridge all the way on my own power. I'm hoping. Oh, yeah. There's the elevator up there. Perfect. Guys, it's just like when I went to Chinatown yesterday. There's a lot of people out just picking up trash in the morning. All these beautiful areas, they have people who, I guess it's their job to come pick up the trash every morning, get it looking clean. Okay, so there's actually a cycling road here and going that direction as well. That's the one that we came on the other day. But the actual technical Four Rivers cycling trail is across the river. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna follow the river either way. But I want to be on the real trail. I want to feel like I'm really doing it properly. So I'm gonna head over there. Also, cycling with the bags, it's not that bad. I think I don't have the weight properly distributed. So when I get to my next Airbnb, I'll probably unpack them a little bit and repack and try to distribute the weight better, because it definitely wants to lean more toward my right. And when I first got on it, I straight up almost fell. And then I got used to the balance and I was good. But so far so good. We've barely done anything. Okay, I made it across the bridge into the proper Four Rivers Road. I don't know what I'm looking at. This thing, what is that? Maybe a water droplet? I don't know. Okay, now I can really get moving. I've gotta get to Gangnam by 3. It's 9:10. I have plenty of time. I will probably arrive early, but who knows, maybe I could stop for some lunch and stop and film. I definitely wish I would have brought a little less. I thought I was very smart about what I brought, but I think it's a little too much. I was finally on the proper Four Rivers Trail with nowhere to go back to. From here on out, every day would get me one step closer to the end goal of Busan. For the first day, my destination is Gangnam, made world famous by Psy. If you were alive back in 2012, you've absolutely heard the name before. It's actually one of the wealthiest and most popular districts for tourists in all of Seoul, but I've got a long way to go to get there. There's where we were last night. I believe its name is the Ara Walkway. Very beautiful. Definitely check it out if you have the opportunity. Wow, look how big the road is here, guys. Feels like you could almost have a car on this thing. And it's so peaceful this morning. There's almost nobody out. There's a few people, of course, but not like the other day. Of course, that was a weekend. All over the river here, there are bike rental shops. So if you're ever traveling in Seoul and you want to ride on this road, but you don't want to buy a bike and you don't want to do like the full cycling course, you can just come down here and go to one of the rental shops. Just rent a bike and spend a day riding around on the rivers. It'd probably be a really nice day, honestly. I'd highly recommend it. I don't know how much it costs, because obviously I didn't rent a bike, but it's probably worth it. Just noticed this beautiful little walkway off the main path. I can hear lots of little critters down there. I don't know what's happening. I can see movement as well. I haven't passed anyone. Nobody's passed me. Just been chilling. Easy riding. My Airbnb host for tonight wrote me, gave me the passcode. I'm good. Also, something curious. Maybe it's because I'm still so in the city. I don't see anybody else with bags like I have. Seems like a lot of people cycling, but maybe they're not doing the Four Rivers Trail. Maybe they're just cycling around here for fun. I need to get out of the city and see. Maybe I'll see more people with bags who are actually doing it, because there's no way you're doing this trail with nothing. No clothes, nothing. I mean, maybe some people would, but I don't know. I can't do that. My only real big problem with riding this early, it's only 10, is that none of the stuff's open. There's like little food trucks that we just saw, but I've also passed some cafes, a little restaurant. None of it's open. It's really important that I clear out some room to carry some food. I know up here once we get to Han River, it passes some convenience stores and things, so I can grab some food there. I could definitely use something to eat. At some point, I passed this field with these metal statues. They were pretty cool, but I'm a little worried Disney may be sending a cease and desist before long. Guys, look what we found. The next booth. There it is, stamp number 2. Only a bunch more to go. And that's the end of the Ara bike path. Now we're moving on to Han River. Wow. Pretty nice bridge. There's a mini stop here. Don't really know what that is, but I guess it's a convenience store. I stopped, put my bike up. My bike does not want to stay up because it's so freaking heavy on the back, but I got it to stay up. I got these things. I have no idea what this is. And I got this chicken, except I didn't know that it's cold and you're supposed to heat it up. I would have found out as soon as I tried to bite it. But I walked out and started coming down here, and the cashier lady ran after me. It's like, wait, and put it in the microwave for me. Tastes like something I bought at a convenience store, but it's fine. It'll do. Also, these little chip cracker things that I bought are terrible. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth, but it's not great. I just saw some foreigners go by who had bags all over their bikes, even more than me. They've got to be doing the Four Rivers. There's no way. You don't need that many bags if you're not. That was crazy. It was so much. Mine's heavy. Theirs got to be insane. Who knows? Maybe I'll see him again somewhere down the road. All right, back to it. 4 hours until check-in. I'm probably like, I'm definitely not 4 hours away. I wasn't 4 hours away when I started. Well, I didn't get far. I rode about 10 seconds down the road and ended up here. What is that thing, by the way, guys? This is beautiful. Wow, I would have eaten here if I knew this was just right around the corner. I made it back to the spot. This is where I was freaking out the other day because it's so freaking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It's hard to believe that. I was gonna say it's hard to believe this is a river, but I guess it's not. There's some mountains over there that look incredible. They're so beautiful. Guys, a sign back there just said we're only 1 kilometer away from the next certification center. That was already a little while back there, so it should be pretty soon. I didn't know if we'd hit another one today or not. Pretty cool.
Just then.
Guys, I took a wrong turn. I'm not too far off course though, maybe a kilometer, maybe less. I only realized because it just felt off. Things just felt different. I'm like, where's the river? I don't know where I'm at. There was a sign for the Four Rivers at the split, but it didn't point which way to go. So I just picked one and I picked the wrong one. So we gotta go back. The main thing that was telling me is I'm like, dude, there's no certification center and it's definitely been more than a kilometer. Kind of a beautiful path, honestly, but not where we're supposed to be. This one has the glass shattered out on the bottom. This is the Yoido Certification Center. At least I hope it is. Let's test the stamp and see. Oh, there's not much to test with this one. Yep, that says Yoido. This time it's perfectly applied. I think we might hit one more before we get to the Airbnb. I don't think we're gonna hit this one, but I think we'll hit this. Observatory and Culture Complex. Sun Tower, way off in the distance. So over here, this is the area where people camp. I'm pretty sure this is Yeouido Park, or we're close. We're very close to it. Oh look, there's a fountain. Man, I was going next to and under those big old bridges for a long time. And it would have some sudden steep uphills. Not very long, fortunately, but very sudden. And going down on the other side, they all have like big old speed bumps. So you can't just fly down it. It's like, boo boo. They're really serious about you controlling your speed here in Seoul. Seems like most places it's 20 kilometers an hour, which is, I don't remember the math exactly, but I think around like 12 miles an hour. 12's not that fast, guys. But hopefully that's just in the city. Guys, I don't know if you can see it because GoPro makes things so small, but I can see Lotte Tower. Lotte Tower is where I'm planning to go tonight. And my Airbnb is very close to Lotte Tower, meaning we are close. Now the next certification center is across the bridge. Not sure if I should go get it now or not. Of course, I've still got an hour and a half, so maybe I should just get it. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused. I did find a map online that shows where all the certification centers are, so you can be confident not to miss any. The map says the next one is on the other side. Across the bridge we already passed. I don't like that. So basically we're staying here just up there. We're not that far away from where we're staying. So I guess the plan is, I already planned to go out and explore around tonight. Maybe try to take the train as close as I can to that certification center. See if there's actually one there before I move on cycling tomorrow. There was no way to even go up that bridge. There was signs pointing to keep going this way. So if I'm just trusting the signs and it's really over there, I would 100% miss it. So this will be a good chance to go and see if I should just solely trust the signs or if this map I found is right. It was right about where the other ones were. All right, so I went too far. I gotta go back. Airbnb is interesting because they show you like a general location of where the Airbnb is until the day of, and then they send you the actual address. So I thought it was a little further this way, but it's back this way. So it sucks that I went too far. To get to my Airbnb, I needed to ride halfway across Gangnam. And if I'm being frank, Gangnam was easily one of my least favorite places to ride a bike in all of Korea. So many people, so many cars, so many hills. I was constantly stopping or needing to slow way down. I know it kind of sounds like I'm complaining, but that's because I am. Gangnam's hills can suck my I have arrived at my Airbnb in Gangnam and I've already showered. I needed it badly. You can kind of look around a little bit. It's a lot bigger than the one I was in before. I don't know if I like it better or not. Let me spend a night here and see. It actually has a bed. The other one was so small. Just a room. Like just this room right here, this was it. And then I had a tiny little kitchen and a tiny little bathroom. Place is popping, dude. Honestly, it looks and feels like it might rain. Looks like I finally found it. Let's do it.